Welcome back to Redbeard RPG and Starfield. Kelton Frush and see this quest line if we can finish this finally. Apparently not.
Huh.
Oh,
Well, isn't this a pleasant surprise? I hadn't expected to run into you again.
last time I saw you, you were pretty agitated.
Yes, well, I had good reason to be distressed. You had already helped me establish that there is something unprecedented going on with this tree. Now my superiors have been made aware. There is growing concern. Oh my. A bit of an unintentional pun, isn't that? Well, concern that things are going to get worse. The data we gathered points to a definitive trend. The vibrations coming from this tree are increasing in strength and frequency.
Okay.
Because we've never seen this before, not on this scale, we have absolutely no idea what the upper limit is. We don't know when or even if this will stop. It's imperceptible by normal human standards now, but given time. While I hesitate to speculate on the possibilities, well, none of them are good.
Okay. So, if these vibrations continue to increase in frequency, like you're saying, could it possibly be harmful?
Yes, and not just humans. All organic life will be affected. Low-frequency vibrations are not uncommon in this species. The vibrations help disperse nutrients throughout the tree. However, normally the vibrations are imperceptible. If the vibrations continue to increase in frequency and strength, prolonged exposure could lead to harmful and potentially deadly side effects. It's imperative we find a way to correct this. There is data regarding other, younger members of the species. Unfortunately, there are some, shall we say, personal issues with acquiring it. Personnel issues, if you understand me.
Personnel. A coworker and jilted lover.
What? No, that is ridiculous. I am a professional. One of the other researchers in MAST, Emilio Hadek, has research I believe could be vital to my work here. He and I don't see eye to eye, and so far he's refused to turn it over to me.
Oh, wonderful.
I'm hoping that if someone else were to ask, he might be more inclined to relinquish it. What do you say?
Sure, but I'll get it.
Oh, thank you. Last I knew, he was on a field assignment somewhere near the outskirts of the city. Perhaps it's best if you don't mention my name in the process?
If you've asked for it before, he'll probably put it together, I would think. But let's find out. Out on a Limb is the name of this quest line. Interesting. I mean, he's just across the way, pretty much.
Of all the assignments they could have given me. Could you stand a little to the left? I think you're blocking my readings.
I'm on mass business too. I need some research data on trees.
Trees? I see what's going on here. You're working with Kelton, aren't you? Nice try, but it's not happening. No way. Kelton is actively ruining my career. There's no chance that I'm helping him with anything. Whatever this thing is he's on about, he's just doing it to make himself look good with the higher-ups. I'm not helping him with that.
Yeah. Why are you against helping him, and why'd you accuse him of trying to ruin your career?
Kelton screwed me over good. Probably ruined my chances for advancing in MAST. I'm not going to forgive that, ever.
Let's see. Kelton says this isn't about him. Lives could be at stake.
Right. Of course, we're all in danger. Trees are involved after all. He really won't let this go, will he? Maybe I can make this work in my favor. Okay, you know what? I'll hand over the data. But I'm only going to do so after you've helped me secure a better position in MAST.
Oh, boy. What do you want me to do?
Oh, don't worry. You're just going to erase some files for me. Make sure I look good next time promotions get passed around.
Alrighty, I'm good with that.
Wait, really? Wow. Okay. Okay. I've gotten a few bad performance evaluations in the last couple of years. Totally unjustified, incredibly unfair. I found a backdoor into the mass network so I could make some changes to my personnel file. But it turns out the chief engineer knows what she's doing. The only way to get access is from the terminal in her apartment, which is kind of locked.
How about you? Yeah, let's try the persuade option. How about you just give me Kelton's data now and we skip the rest?
Sorry, that's not on the table.
This isn't the way to get ahead.
From where I'm standing, kinda seems like it is.
There's got to be a way we can work this. Oh, wait. Handing over the data is the right thing to do.
It's not that I don't want to do the right thing. Okay, look. Just hear me out, all right?
Nice.
I really need this to happen. If you do this for me, I can make it worth your while. You delete that data, I get promoted, I'm pulling in a bigger salary. I can compensate you. I'll throw in some extra credits for you, okay? A nice little bonus. But first, you need to get into the chief engineer's apartment.
Yeah, let's do it. Fine, I'll do it for the credits, but you better not stiff me.
Oh, good. Thank God. You really had me on the ropes there. Listen, this will be good for the both of us, okay? Just get in, access her terminal, delete the files, and get out. Really simple.
And what exactly am I deleting for you?
Oh, don't worry about it. It's just, pretty much everything in my personnel file. Most of it is fine, of course. I'm good at what I do. I just received a few very unfair reviews recently, and I figure, why not start over completely?
Aren't you worried someone will notice it missing?
Not much experience with government bureaucracy, huh? The mass network is running off hardware that is decades old. They don't upgrade anything unless it's absolutely necessary. This will just be one entry in a long list of mild annoyances that aren't worth following up on. It's kind of amazing, really.
All right, fair enough. What do you do at Mast?
Between you and me, as little as possible.
Oh, I wonder why your performance reviews aren't good.
I'm just kidding, of course. I work really hard at my job. Studied in computational bioscience, did some time in agrogenetics. These days, I just help out wherever I can. Waiting for a good opportunity. Maybe an opening in administration. You know how it goes.
Alrighty. So where is this apartment? Oh, just sprained my ankle. Nice.
What's even the point of they're just gonna change?
Is this the apartment? Maybe? Yeah, it has to be it. Unless... building wrap around over here. Doesn't look like it does. Okay. It's pretty much got to be this one. Hopefully they're not home. Novice lock shouldn't be too bad. 3 right there. Looks like that one might fit. It does not. That's got those 3, so maybe this one? Nope. Alright, so I don't think this one's right. Let's try. I go this and this one. I think that'll work. No? That's got those 3. So that's not gonna work. What about this? No, this one. Okay, yeah, that's it. Okay. That pretty much has to go there. Everybody's home, right? Personnel files. Recommendations not applicable. Disciplinary issues. Missing deadlines reported by Kelton Frush. Refused to carry an assignment saying they were beneath him, and plenty of idiots who can scrape bark. Interesting. Alright, let's purge them. Let's see if there's anything interesting in Kelton Frush's. No recommendations. One report, obsessive behavior, reported by security chief. Attempting to ambush President Abeo, stating that it was a matter of imminent danger and that life will find a way. Alright, so he got in trouble for making such a big deal out of it, I guess. I have 0 progress reports. Okay. Well, that was easy enough. Thankfully, nobody was home, so
Sometimes that's just how things are.
kind of got to march on in.
Got a call. Someone's power kept going out.
Guy's still pretty agile for having a sprained ankle.
Mind your step. Important research happening here. You have some good news for me?
Alright, all clear.
They sure are. I took a peek on the network. Saw that things have updated. Great job. You came through for me, so now I'll do the same for you. This slate has all the data Kelton needs. And because I am a man of my word, here are the extra credits I promised.
Eh. $1,000 for a quick little jog across this area. So that's not bad.
I hope we're not too late to avoid disaster. I hope you have the data. It's really quite crucial.
You owe me for this, more than you know.
If it's all the same to you, I'd prefer to go on not knowing. I'm sorry if this was complicated. I'd prefer to remain unaware of the details in the event that it comes up later, particularly in a legal setting. And I suppose I'd better verify the data to make sure Emilio didn't double-cross me. But you have once again come through for me. I'm truly hoping that this is the last piece I need to figure out what we can do.
Alright. I mean, cutting down the tree is always an option. Yeah, let's just
Clearly, I am doing all I can to avoid that. Thank you for your assistance.
Uh-huh. Oh, he gave me $3,800. Nice. Oh man, we gotta check in on him later again?
Customer satisfaction survey of New Atlantis businesses ranked Galbank.
How much later?
I couldn't have gotten this slate without your help. Thank you.
Alright, well, I figured that would be done, but I guess not. Still got 4 days until the service. So then kind of the question becomes, what do we do? I don't want to get too far from the planet and screw myself over and miss it. We could deliver the package on Cydonia. I think that's not too far away. Let's try that.
I understand the mining jobs here can be quite lucrative if you survive.
Oh,
Anything
forgot
I
how
can
low
help
the
you with?
gravity is here.
Need some work done?
I have an urgent Star Parcel delivery for you.
You the courier? I've been expecting you. Star Parcel has your payment right here. Anything else you need?
Hey, $7,500, not bad. We'll leave it alone. That was a quick few bucks, not much in the way of experience though. That's kind of what we're trying to get. Do I do start the United Colonies quest line? I kind of feel like I do. I mean, we can do the talk to Sarah Morgan and Sam Coe. Like, we can do this stuff, but I don't think this stuff's gonna give me much experience, you know what I mean? Yeah, whatever, let's do it. Let's see what happens. I couldn't just go straight there like I could straight to Mars?
This is United Colony Space. Maintain current course while we scan for contraband. All right.
Kind of unfortunate. At least it put me right outside the lodge.
Are fortunate that Walter has used his considerable funds to maintain the lodge, are we not?
Constellation has
Yeah,
suffered
sure.
losses before, although none quite so violently.
If you need time away from here, I'll understand. We all have to recover in our own way. Forgive me for pulling you aside again, but, well, there's so much to process right now.
Indeed.
The emissary, the hunter, the unity, an entire multiverse. I can't even begin to wrap my head around it all.
I agree. There's a lot of pieces to this puzzle.
That's an understatement. The fact that we are the origin of the Starborn. Humans literally reborn by entering the Unity. The same, yet different. It's unbelievable. I feel like most of the knowledge we've amassed in the last few centuries about the universe has just been made obsolete.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's completely obsolete. It's just there's another layer that we were unaware of.
Perhaps I'm overreacting, but you can't deny there will be more than a few textbook chapters that need to be rewritten. We've been pushing further and further outwards from our home, when we should have spent more time being prepared for the consequences. Our current problem relates closely to the nature of humans as a species. This rushed curiosity has led us to enter the Unity and become Starborn.
Okay. It's called space.
You say that's like it's a bad thing.
Space
Well,
is cold.
look what's happening right now. Here we are, caught in the middle of some sort of needlessly violent crusade between the hunter and the emissary. You'd think that a technologically advanced society would have evolved past petty squabbling over something like the artifacts. It almost makes me wonder if entering the Unity has done them more harm than good.
We should probably learn a little more about them before we pass judgment.
Yes, I agree, but not at the expense of erasing our own existence.
Well, yeah.
When you pass into whatever lies beyond, we don't know what will become of you. Will you remember your life as you knew it? Will the hunger to collect the artifacts consume your life like it's clearly consumed the Starborn?
It's kind of surprising for someone who lives and breathes exploration.
This goes well beyond the boundaries of simple exploration. As the chair of Constellation, I want all of us to have this opportunity to explore the Unity. It would be the pinnacle exploration of our lives.
Yep.
However, after we enter the Unity, we'll likely evolve. You and I, as we stand here right now, will essentially cease to exist. You're a respected colleague, and I wouldn't want to lose you.
Yeah, you'll just have to trust I'll make the right decision once I get there.
Yes, of course. Of course. Listen. I realize nothing that I say is ever going to change your mind or diminish the enticement of this incredible opportunity. All I ask is that you research the facts before you blindly stumble off into the unknown.
All right, sounds like a plan to me.
Thank you. Well, I suppose I've ruined the moment again, haven't I? I'm getting quite good at that lately. I'll let you get back to whatever you were doing. Just think what we discussed. I know I will.
Fair enough. Alright.
Home's got a sanctity. Hard to fix once it's broken.
Assuming Sam Coe's somewhere around here too. Scroll down to activities. Okay, he's upstairs. I thought I heard his daughter talking in the background.
What the hell?
Excuse
With
me?
Prince's legacy, I thought for sure you were going to turn it over to SysDef.
Why would I do that?
Instead, delivering an insane fortune to the Crimson Fleet? Why'd you help them?
Being in the Crimson Fleet's good graces will help us out down the line.
Really? And that's worth it to you? With all those damn credits, the fleet is going to be a literal plague for years. Hell, decades. Anyone that travels space is going to be in danger. That includes people like Sara, Barrett, the whole gang. You know, our people. Did you even think
I don't
about
think you
that?
gotta worry about Barrett. Yeah, Crimson Fleet's not as bad as everyone says.
I mean, really being forced to know them? Maybe. But they are plenty bad enough. I've done things I'm not proud of, but I've never done anything like this. Till now. I just can't stand to look at you right now.
Okay.
You got time for a quick chat? I'd appreciate it when you're able.
Sure, bud.
So we know the answer. Who are the Starborn? Well, we are. We're some cracked mirror version of ourselves. The whole
Yeah,
thing
pretty much.
seems unreal.
You theorized there were people outside the settled system. Score one for you.
Yeah. Who's keeping track? You know, yeah, +1 for Team Sam. I was hoping the Starborn were somehow so advanced that their concerns were cosmic, significant. Instead, they're fighting over goddamn toys like we've been doing since caveman times. It's just a stupid game to them. And all our deaths and suffering, not relevant.
I mean, I guess kinda. Yeah, their motivations do appear to be, you know, human.
And they seem to be just as messed up as the rest of us. So the Unity is a gateway. A gateway to countless possibilities. And you have a chance to go through it. Imagine. I'd be lying if it doesn't sound like the adventure of a lifetime. I don't know if you're taking anyone with you, but if you take me, I got no idea if I'd go through or not. If it weren't for Cora, I'd jump on it in a heartbeat. Cora would probably shove both of us out of the way and dive in first. Born explorer, that girl.
Yeah, an opportunity like this is why Constellation was founded. Pure exploration.
Exactly, right? I know it's your decision who to work with, but you gotta remember that the Hunter murdered our friend. Sure, the emissary may be a version of Barrett, but he's not our Barrett.
Yeah, for sure.
That doesn't make what the Hunter did right. Not by a long shot. If the Starborn are party crashers from different universes, I'd side with the one that's not willing to murder innocents to win.
They kind of both are, though. Yeah, I really don't like either of them.
Me neither. My head is still spinning. Maybe after a few nights' sleep, it'll be clearer. Take care.
Yep.
I could really bend your ear when you got a moment.
You still want to talk? Let's see.
So how much of a thrill has it been traveling with the one and only last descendant of the great Solomon Coe? Is it everything you imagined?
Yeah, let's be sarcastic. Such an honor. You should see my diary.
Yeah, but no autographs, okay? I gotta say, it's a relief being with you. So many people hear Coe and they expect me to pull some miracle out of a hat. Time has a way of just building on itself. Solomon was a good man. Great one, even. But if he ever heard all the bullshit being talked about him these days, he'd flat out deck him.
Interesting. Why do they revere Solomon so much?
There's books about him. Lots of them. All right, a couple of high notes. He was one of the first grav jump explorers, back when they had no idea of the dangers. First solo jump out of Sol System, all him. He explored all the planets in Cheyenne and settled Aquila. Plus, he formed the whole Freestar Collective with Voli. So, as you can see, the names got some serious heft.
Yeah, it kind of sounds like it. And it sounds like you're happy to be related to him.
I am. And I'm not. Yeah, there was a time, well before Cora, where it really weighed on me. Felt like every little thing I did or didn't do was a reflection on our great legacy. It's enough to drive you crazy. Now
I
I
can
just
see
hope I
that.
can help Cora to... I don't know.
Yeah, Cora's great. You're doing a good job, bud. Don't sweat it too much.
Your kind words are appreciated. For my father, Cora, and me, everything starts and ends with Solomon Coe. He looked out at the stars, and he dreamed a way to get there. Imagine being the first person to jump into a new system, set foot on a new world. Hell, I get it. That's powerful stuff. And now... I'm just getting sappy. You're a bad influence, you know that?
Yep. I am the worst.
That's what I like about you. Well, I hope the comic book they make about our adventures is better than that rag on Solomon. The stuff they publish is just downright embarrassing.
All right, I think we're all caught up with all of our companions. Let's go ahead and double check that. Yeah, check on Kelton later. And yeah, none of these are our companion stuff. Joining Vanguard, no thank you. I don't know who the rest of these people are, but we'll have to figure that out next time. Thank you all so very much for watching. Have a good one.